46 Sports Sunday starts now.
One of the biggest nights of the NBA season right here in Atlanta in the middle of the pandemic. Welcome to Sports Sunday. I'm Fred Khalil. Emily is at the NBA All-Star Game, but let's show you some of what happened tonight over at State Farm Arena. All the events in one night. First, it was the Skills Challenge, won by Indiana Pacers big man Domantas Sabonis. Next, the three-point shootout, and who else but Steph Curry clinching his second shootout title on his very last shot. The slam dunk contest was held at halftime with Portland Trail Blazers guard Anthony Simmons beating out two others for the title. As for the game itself, a pretty typical all-star battle. Team LeBron against Team Durant. Here's Zion Williamson with an alley-oop for Team Durant. And what? We're going to see defense. Chris Paul is going to steal it ahead to Giannis for the slam. The Greek Freak shot a perfect 16 for 16 with 35 points, and he was the All-Star MVP. Team LeBron led 180 at halftime. And this is the second year they're using the Elam ending. No clock in the fourth quarter. The game ends when one team hits a target score. So Damian Lillard pulls up from half court. Ball game. Dame time. There you go. LeBron beats Durant 170 to 150. Now let's go out live to State Farm Arena. Emily Gagnon is there. Emily, what a night, huh? There were two players missing tonight, though. I couldn't believe when I got that text from you about noon today.
Yeah, so early this morning we got the news that drama was happening well before tip-off. Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, both players did not play tonight, and that's because they came in close contact with someone who tested positive for coronavirus. Who was that someone? Their barber. Go figure. So both of them actually did fly into Atlanta. They flew in private like every other NBA player who came here this weekend. And once they found out the news, they were in quarantine. Sources say they are back in Philadelphia now, still in quarantine, and they'll remain there until they're clear to play once again. But both guys definitely missing out tonight. Nobody replaced them in the game, but Zion Williamson, he did start for Embiid. So that was pretty cool for him, one of the younger guys in the game, getting to start and show off his skills on the court behind me. Fred?
Why was Hawks guard Trae Young trending?
Yeah, so this morning, Trae Young definitely trending after that news about Simmons and Embiid, and that's because a lot of fans wanted him to be the replacement, right? He's in Atlanta, why not just give him a call? Hey Trae, come on out here, we need you, man. Of course, a lot of people thought he, got snubbed by not being in this game, and I think he's pretty salty about it still, Fred, because want to know his reaction to all of that chatter, all of that attention on social media? Well, he put out a meme of a cartoon character getting in bed. So in other words, he was saying he was getting back in bed and he wasn't moving, right? Very, very salty. I don't blame the guy though, Fred,
No.
do you? I mean, he wasn't voted into the game. He thought he deserved it. If you take a look at stats, he had every reason to be in this game tonight, but hey, he's not here.
Forget the stats. The game is in Atlanta. In all other sports, say like a baseball all-star game, if it's in town, they're probably going to add a guy from the home team. A lot of times they do that. Anyway, all right, let's move on now before I get
no
too mad.
local representation whatsoever.
I know. That's not good.
Don't get mad.
Okay, drama before the weekend. LeBron and others, remember, they didn't want to play. How do you think it turned out? All right, let's move on now to Georgia.
And he said he would play if he was supposed to. So LeBron, let's start back over. LeBron, he definitely was here tonight. Obviously, he had a team for him. Team LeBron went on to win. He scored 4 points tonight. And, he did say in February when he went very public about how he did not want to play in this game and how unhappy he was about it, saying that he had zero energy, zero excitement about the All-Star game. But he did say if he was voted to play that he would be here. So that's exactly what happened. He showed up tonight. 4 points, not his best performance, obviously. Giannis, as you said, Fred balled out tonight, did not miss a shot. 35 points for him, so you could really tell he wanted to be here. But LeBron showed up to do his duties. I don't think he was happy about being here, just like he said in the beginning of February. Usually when LeBron says something, he means it. I do believe he had no interest in being here, but he did his duty.
Okay, Emily, thanks so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the night down there. Conference tournaments are heating up across the country. The Sun Belt men's tournament tipped off this week. Georgia State, the top seed in the East, beat Arkansas State Saturday, and this evening played Louisiana in the semifinal. The Panthers came in 15-5, riding a 7-game win streak, and they were hot in the first half. Corey Allen with a 3 from the corner. Moments later, Allen drains one from the other corner. He had 18 of his game-high 21 in the first half. Georgia State up 17 at halftime. The Raging Cajuns stormed back to tie it at 71, but the Panthers would go on a 13-2 run. Evan Johnson gets that layup to go. The final, GSU beats Louisiana 84-73. The Panthers reached the final for the 5th time in 7 years. Meantime, the Georgia Lady Bulldogs have not been in the SEC tournament final since 2004, which is really kind of hard to believe. Today, number 16 Lady Dogs taking on number 7 South Carolina. SEC tournament final in Greenville. Kirby Smart and family in the house. Mary Beth starred for the Lady Dogs. Third quarter tied at 39 when South Carolina's Aaliyah Boston gets the putback and won. 27 points, 10 rebounds for Boston. Gamecocks take the lead. Fourth quarter now, UGA down 6. Q Morrison hits the 3 with 14 seconds to go. Morrison had 20. Lady Dogs within 3, but then after a pair of South Carolina free throws, Georgia gets a couple of chances, but the Lady Dogs run out of time. The final score, South Carolina wins at 67-62. Georgia should have a nice seed, though, in the NCAA tournament.
Everybody doubted us, and I think we shocked a lot of people, and I'm proud of everyone, and it goes a long way.
It stings, it hurts really bad, but we're not done playing basketball, and I think we grew up a lot this weekend. I think we proved to everyone and what we already knew, which is that we can play with the best of the best.
Still ahead, it was a big week for the Hawks as the club fired head coach Lloyd Pierce. We'll look at what's ahead with Nate McMillan. Madness has already come to March in the American Conference. This buzzer beater helped Houston close out the regular season in style. And NASCAR moved to the desert portion of its schedule, beginning in Las Vegas.